the best gingerbread cookie tingles. So, my mom and I came shopping for some last minute stuff at Target. But she went to the restroom right now, and so I'm just here, alone, walking through the aisles. Yo, you already know it was time to ask. My mom and I just got back from the store. She had to go get a couple things. I had to get a couple things. Thank goodness for my Target red card, because if it wasn't for that, well, I wouldn't have been able to get the few things that I got. So, got one bill paid off, and now I gotta pay the other one. But I'm here, as you see, to do this calendar. And don't forget, like I always do, we're on day 22. Because today is December 22nd, my goodness, well, you're watching this on the 23rd, but today's the 22nd, so it's my, gosh, it went by fast. I don't know what I was gonna say, so it's my, I don't know what that means. 22. Let us see. Oh, is it another teddy bear? Let's check, let's check. Oh, no, it was one of these things that I just have no idea what the heck it is. That, I don't know what this is. Let us consume whatever the heck this is. I don't know what it is. I sometimes feel like it's like a little bag, a little Santa's sack again with toys sticking out of it with a little bow wrapped up, ready to go, you know? I rhymed again. Happens. Yeah. So anyways, we only have 23, 24. I don't think this one has 25. 2 more days, I think. I'm not gonna go looking, but. So, I just we went to the store this morning, and my mommy bought me this today. Well, she offered to see if I wanted one, and I was like, okay, why not? We're on sale. So let's try it together, shall we? Well, I'll try it. You will watch me, but you'll vicariously live through me trying this. I like this brand. For a girl on a budget, it's a little expensive sometimes unless you get it on that good deal. I like Califia, or however you say it, but this is a probiotic, let me say that properly, a probiotic dairy-free yogurt drink, cultured nut milk drink. So if you didn't know, Califia is non-dairy, you know, like almond milk and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try this. It has live cultures, 10 billion CFUs per serving. This says it's vegan, gluten-free, BPA-free. That sounds all great. I got strawberry, obviously. They have blueberry, mango, and strawberry. So I was like, yeah. If they would have had peach, I probably would have gone with peach, but they didn't have any peach. Did I shake it? Oh, I think I got it leaking everywhere. My bad. Oh, yeah, floor. Look at your sister like that. She got the haterade this morning. So, it smells like just regular yogurt. It's trying to show you without spilling it. Oh, okay, well, that did not happen. Probably would have been smarter if I would have just tilted this over, you know, but who has time to do that? Me. But I'm just not doing it. Strawberry, let's see. Definitely tastes dairy-free. Tastes healthier. The taste is very subtle. Like, it's not, I don't know if you guys ever taste, look at the mess that I made. Great one, Stacy. I don't know if you ever tasted like the ones that are, you know, the ones that are not like dairy free and they have like all tons of sugar in it. Those are like super sugary and like super like creamy. This is still a little creamy, but not as creamy. Like this tastes a little bit more watery. No, obviously because it's dairy free, you know what I mean? It's never gonna be the same as something that is a little bit on the more unhealthier side. This is obviously healthy, not bad. It's expected to kind of taste that way, you know what I mean? It has like a weird little smell of the lipstick taste. But I'm sure if you're into nut milk and all that stuff, you'll like this, especially because it has probiotic in it. Now, honestly, why did I say like that? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let me get a little paper towel to clean this up because I made a mess. That's what she said. So I have a whole bunch of snacks, and I just wanna sit here and have some snacks with you. Some of my favorites for December or for this year. I gotta clean my hands. I'll be right back. I've got my Trader Joe's bag filled with a few snacks that I want to share with you guys. This reminds me of the Barney bag. So let's see what we make today. With imagination in a Barney bag, let's see what we can make today. Actually, the Trader's bag. We'll see what we can make today. Yeah. We got these, of course. I love maple leaf cream cookies. Ooh, ooh. If you like maple or you just like cookies, you should really try these. I got these at, I don't know if it's pronounced Aldi, I think it's Aldi above, I don't know. So I got these at Aldi, and now when I say Aldi, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it's Aldi. I don't know what it is, but if you were keeping up with my Vlogmas days, then you would see when I got these. I was so excited for them, and everybody would laugh and giggled when I said, oh, they have animal crackers. I love animal crackers. Don't eat them often. I should probably put them into my daily diet because they're freaking delicious. Well, not all of them. There are some that are just like, this is what you call an animal cracker? I'm very passionate about my animal crackers. Animal crackers. I usually get these at Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's brother had it at their place, and well, I hadn't gone to Trader Joe's, so I went there and I got it, and now, oh, look at this. I came out with the maple cookies from Aldi. I'm not gonna talk like this no more because it's posing the challenge for me. There's that. Then, of course, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, these are my favorite, my December favorite. Then these, of course, these became my new favorite. I love these because these are absolutely delicious. They're really good. I really like them, and I have been hooked on them ever since. I just really like them. Then, I know I showed you these next two, so bear with me. Gingerbread men, which I have not opened, and I said, oh my gosh, that is a crime. I need to open them now. I just haven't had time. And my, of course, beloved sugar cookies. And then there's one that I have not shared with you, but it's along the same lines of maple. Because I tell you, I love maple. My favorite donut is a maple iced glaze. If anybody asks you, they probably won't, but my favorite donut is a maple. Bam! Maple iced glaze, I should say. Well, I will take a maple bar, maple donut, maple. I love maple, but maple iced glaze is like my #1 at Krispy Kreme donuts, man, because it's like the maple on top and then you get the glaze around, and it's just like the best of both worlds. You get two deliciousness in a deliciousness and a ball of deliciousness, and it's just great. These maple wafers, I got these at Target, by the way, if you want to know. These are so good. Oh my gosh, they're so creamy and so delicious. That's what she said. I'm gonna have a little few snackaroons with you here and probably just talk about life. Well, I don't know, there's not much to talk about in my life. Just trying to get things in order, like I said before. Try to do what I gotta do. And start now. I'll start as soon as I have these things in mind, instead of waiting for the new year to hit. Because if I wait for the new year to hit, I don't know if it's just me, but from my personal experience, I'm good at keeping up with things. There are times where I will be like, yeah, remember I was gonna say that? Well, that's why I stopped doing New Year's resolutions. Like, I don't see it as a resolution, I just see it as things I want to accomplish in the next year. So that's like, you know, for example, like if I wanted to hit 100K on YouTube, I see it more as a goal or an achievement that I want to get to rather than a resolution. You get what I'm saying? Or like when people say like, oh, I want to lose weight or whatever it is, like I would see that as more of an accomplishment rather than a resolution. Because if I see it as a resolution, I'm gonna be like, damn, I gotta stick to it, and no, I said this, no, I said that, you know. And instead of like just working on it little by little to get there and be patient, you know what I mean? I don't know if that really even fucking means anything or if it's all the same shit, but I guess if you really stop to think about it, here's something I've been thinking about a lot. Perspective is everything, right? I always say that. Perspective really is everything. How you see something or how you go about something is everything. I always say it's how you deal with things. You're probably watching my chip this whole entire time. But it's all in how you deal with things, right? So if something shitty happens to you, you could choose to see the bad side and dwell on it and feel terrible and hate everything and hate the world. Or you can be like, shit, this really fucking sucks. But no matter what, I'm gonna find a way to get through it, overcome it. And yeah, it might hurt along the way, and maybe I'm gonna have times where I'm really freaking down and this sucks and it's just terrible. But no matter what, at the end of it all, I'm gonna be up here rather than just stay down here and just keep myself down here. I'm gonna choose to find a way to see the bright side of things. And I know there's a lot of fucked up shit that happens, and a lot of it is inevitable. A lot of it just happens. It's life testing us. That's the way I see it. It's life testing us, and that's when we have to decide, are we gonna let life testing us bring us down and keep us down, or are we gonna push back and be like, yeah, you wanna test me, I'm gonna fucking pass this test, even if it looks like I'm not gonna fucking pass at all, even if it feels like I'm fucking failing right now, I'm gonna do it because I wanna be on top. I want to overcome this. I want to grow stronger from this. I want to be wiser from this. I want to grow. I want to grow through what I'm going through. I love that quote so much. Seriously, grow through what you go through. It's so true. No matter what situation you are in, just please make sure, do yourself a favor and grow from it. Be the better person. Be the bigger person. Don't be bitter. Be better. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got off on this tangent. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Point is, I was saying that I was thinking for a while that it's all in how you think about things. Perspective. Like I said, for example, the whole ghost thing, some people don't believe in ghosts, some people do. That little bell thing that happened when it fell, I don't know if you guys watched my Vlogmas and you know, but basically a little bell fell off a little glass table that we have over here, and Jess was going to go throw the trash out, so I was hearing her, and there was no way that she could have gone from over there, that side of the house, to right here, because I hear the footsteps and everything. I didn't hear any footsteps, I just heard it fall, and I heard her here. Let's say that freaking scares me to the core. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so scary. I can choose to think, well, you know what, this is the way I'm gonna see it. For my own sanity, for my own sake, I'm gonna just say it was at the edge and it just fell. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, what if there was some kind of demon in here or something happened where somebody came along, a ghost came along, or an evil spirit came along and boom, knocked it up. So you can think about all these crazy thoughts, but at the end of the day, if that's gonna freaking freak you out, then don't think about it. Just think about the things that are gonna make you feel better, the things that are gonna help you in that situation. Obviously, to me, I'm just like, whatever, if it's a ghost or if it was just happened to be at the edge and it fell, that's not a big deal to me. Whatever it is or whatever it was, you know, it happened, and thankfully nothing crazy happened. But like, I'm just saying, the example is how you choose to think about things to calm your mind down, or to give you tranquility, or to give you that peace that you need. So that's what we gotta do sometimes, you know what I mean? Even if it's so far-fetched, it doesn't mean we have to share it with the world. It doesn't mean we have to go and tell everybody about how we think or what we tell ourselves to calm ourselves down or help us out. It's just something to think about. Like, I don't know. At least that's how I see it. That's how I've been thinking about things. Even when we bring up the topic of, like, you know, your higher power. Some people might say, I don't believe in it, but others might think like, oh, you know, this was God's doing, or this was our higher power's doing. And some people will be like, well, no, that was kind of just like, I feel like it was just happening. But other people will feel better if they just think of it in a way of, this was meant to be. Maybe that's what they need, that will empower them to feel so much better about the situation and to help them feel empowered to continue to push them forward. So at the end of the day, listen to yourself. Whatever you say goes for you. If that's what's gonna make you feel better, if that's what's gonna help you through it, fuck whatever everybody else thinks. Fuck whatever everybody else says. You do you, you know what I mean? Forget what they say. They're not living your life. They're not gonna be the ones in your body, in your mind, helping you through the situation. You are at all the right to think and feel and have your own opinion the way you want to. Have your own opinion. Forget about the opinions of others, because honestly, if you constantly live your life by the opinions of others, you're going to be miserable. You're going to hate it. It's just going to drag you down. It's going to keep you down. It's just going to keep you hostage, because you're not going to be living for you. You're going to be living for the opinion of others, and you're going to constantly be finding yourself trying to meet the expectations of others. They're unreal for you. That's why I try to push on a lot, that you should just worry about your own opinion, and doesn't mean you have to completely disregard the opinions of those that are important to you in your life. Of course, that's not what this is about. You choose to take whatever opinions you want that are gonna stay true to you and how you feel. If you agree with something, cool, take the opinion. At the end of the day, you are at all your right to choose to live by this opinion, or take this advice, or not take this advice. You don't even have to take my advice. Take whoever's advice you want. Take only your advice. You're at your full liberty to do all of that, and I think that we forget about that a lot. I don't know, I'm just here to kind of give you a little reminder, like, it doesn't have to be that way. It shouldn't be that way. If you're happy doing you, perfect. That's where you want to be. Be happy you doing you. Yeah. Well, those little chips that I had in my hand for that whole little speech went on so many more trips than I have in like the past couple of years. Anyway, I should put these down or else I'm not gonna be able to enjoy my other snacks. These are just so good. Good job, Canada. Good job. These are a little spicy and I like it. Ow! And they also scratched me. Do you not want me to like you? Do you not want me to open you? I'm gonna show you what these cute little gingerbread men look like. See? They're cute. There you go. They're so good. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's what she said. These are seriously good. The flavor's good. Although, I'm telling you, they get a little spicy after a few of them. Seriously, there's one thing that I find so freaking cute and I've been like loving so much lately is listening to dogs just chew. It's just so cute. It's just so freaking cute. I'm gonna show you. You'll see. I don't know, maybe you won't think it's cute, but I think it's cute. You ready to do some ASMR for the people? That's all you got? One bite? Sorry, she's a noob at ASMR. But let me try another crunchy munchy little doggy that will give you the best gingerbread cookie tingles. So good. Or in their language. Woof, woof. Do you like that? Let's try it again, round 2. Foot down, foot down. Man, I tell you earlier, I hurt my foot. I dropped something. What was it that I dropped? Oh, I dropped this damn thing twice. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I dropped it twice. The first time it fell in my boot and it hit me in the leg, on the foot. And then right now, it fell again and it hit me in the foot again on the same foot. What's wrong with you? Why are you so mean? I don't know. It was an accident. Okay, I forgive you. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Yeah. That's what's up, girl. That's what's up. All right, here we go. I'm a proud mom right now. I'm a proud mom of my 2 out of my 4 children right now. I'm proud of my other 2 babies too. I'm proud of all 4 of them. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, anyway, these videos are running long. So yeah, those are my favorite snacks. I gotta clean up the mess I made right here. Look. Ooh. But anyways, right now, I'm actually gonna go and finish stamping the rest of the cards to take them out. Shout out to my best friend who let me have the stamps. Literally, it's crazy. I'm telling you, this is how things work. By the way, let me tell you something else, okay? I'll tell you now. That $24 that I thought were mine from my iTunes, well, it turns out they were not. They were my best friend's. So I owe her $2. She says, no, don't worry about it. But I'm still gonna give it to her because it was my promotion thing, which it did not help because honestly I did not sell one thing, which I'm so sad about. But that's life. And maybe after Christmas, when everybody gets their money from their grandpas and their grannies and their grandpeas and their aunts and uncles that they haven't seen for a long time, and they're like, here you go, 20 bucks for you, mijo, mija. That's what my cousins used to always do for me. Not my cousins, my tia and my tío, which means aunt and uncle. Just in case you guys don't know, you know, Spanish 101, aquí conmigo. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah, they would give me money because it's, I mean, I thought it was freaking cool. Some people don't like that, but it's just kind of like, well, instead of giving somebody something that you don't really know their taste in things or like what they like, just give them some money, you know what I mean? So they would give me some bucks, and I was like, yes! And I'd be so excited because they was giving me my little envelope. I know a lot of peeps are gonna be having a little bit of dough from Christmas presents, so maybe then, at least I'm hoping, maybe then they will have some of that money to spend on my items. Ooh. What was I saying before this? Oh yeah, so that turned out to be Jessica's money, which I thought it was mine. So I guess I could possibly take back the whole like, that look how things work, because I thought it was my money from a long time ago, which I could have sworn I had some money, but I guess not. I don't know how that works though, but I think it's because we're the in-family thing. She's sharing the Apple Music stuff with me, so I guess it's not my money. But I'm signed into my, I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't know how that works. Crazy how things work. Again, thanks to my best friend. She's saving the day, the real MVP. She gave me some stamps that she doesn't use, and she's like, here, you can use these to send the rest of the cards out, because I'm not gonna have time or the funds just yet, unless like I get money from the cookies this week, to go to the post office. We were over there today, but literally we had no time. My mom had to come home because my sister and her were gonna go somewhere right when we got back. And we were actually kind of running a little bit late, but we got here on time. So I couldn't stop, and it's just too much. So, but there was 18 stamps, and I have 17 that are going here in the United States. Actually, one that I'm thinking about now is gonna be 18. So I had exactly 18 to be able to send those out before Christmas. So it still makes me sad that they're not gonna get there on Christmas or before Christmas, but it still makes me happy that they're gonna get there. You know, nonetheless, and like I said, again, for the 3rd time, or maybe the 4th time, or maybe the 100th time, I got you covered because I said Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So you're covered, you're good. So I literally got from like now until like the new year, like the 1st month, because you know in the 1st month you're still there like Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hey, it's a new year, Happy New Year. We're in the 1st month of the new year. Happy New Year 2019. By the way, my birthday's coming up in January. I kind of don't want it to, because that means I'm gonna be another age. Another year to my age. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyways, I was saying, it's crazy how there was exactly 18. And like, I forgot that I had to make another card, and I'm thinking, wow, like 17 was just like perfect. But there's like one more, so I'm like gonna use them all. The money that's made from the cookies this weekend, I'm just gonna give that to her. And of course, pay my bill. I gotta pay my bill. My other bill. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go do that now. I was going over to the garage, like Stewie says it from Family Guy, and I went to go toss my little Califia bottle because I finished it, right? And I'm walking over here and I'm like, what is this? That was my mom. She just left her little piece of tortilla aquí. What is she doing? An offering for my dad? Dad, are you really gonna get filled up with this little pedazo de tortilla de quesadilla que te dejó mi mamá? No, definitely not. He's looking at me like, girl, you know I need a lot more food. I'm a big boy. You know I love to eat. My dad would seriously eat like 3 plates of food. Like when we would go, that's what I loved about my dad. Like it was just so endearing to think about it now. Like it makes me sad thinking about it now, and I'm getting super emotional, but I'm not getting emotional. Sorry, Dad. But I was thinking about it, every time I think about this, I always think about how like cute it was that my dad, because like back then, you know, when you're younger, you don't think about these things, you know what I mean? Then that's not until like tragedy happens, and then you're just like, oh, I remember that, or I was so cute, or, you know. So that's why now I try to live more in the moment and just take my time to take things in, which I want to do more of, which is, I'm going off on different tangents, but like I really do want to take my time now. Like not that I haven't done before, but in my mind I'm just like go, 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 go. go. Like I'm a very fast-paced person. Like I like to be like this, you know. There's times when I'm like cool, calm, collected, relaxed, and it's time to chill, you know what I mean? It's time to relax. I have those days as well. But right now, because I want to get ahead in life so bad and I feel like I'm running out of time, I'm always feeling like I'm running out of time. I want to just go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle. Let's work, 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 work. We can rest later. We can sleep later. That's what I have in my mind. But I'm also at the same time stopping myself because I'm like, hey, you need health. You need sleep. I don't want to get to a point where like I'm too frail or I'm too weak or I can't work properly because I'm doing that. Now I'm in this go, go, go mode because, well, it's Vlogmas, you know what I mean? And I'm in this overproductive, because I am productive most of the time. Like that's how I've always been. I've just been a productive person, with the exception of the times when I've been depressed or I've been sad or I've been going through something where I just can't have that mentality, because I just need to rest and I need my mind to rest because it's so mentally drained, like excessively drained in a really bad way, because I am mentally drained right now, but not as much because I've gotten a little bit of a break from editing and stuff, so I feel a lot better. I know I'm talking like 1,000 words per minute, but hear me out, okay? Whew. I was just saying that I've also been kind of thinking about things, and I've noticed that when I go out, I'm like, oh, I want to take a picture for the Instagram. Oh, I want to take a picture of this. Oh, I want to add to my story. And then I end up going out and I do like one of those things, and then I completely forget the rest because I'm like, oh shit, we gotta go. Or I feel rushed, or I feel pressured, or I feel like, oh shit, I have to hurry up and finish this. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't take a moment to stop and breathe in the air, take in my scenery. I do that a lot, but I want to do that on a higher level. I've been wanting so bad to just go to like downtown Pasadena or downtown LA or Orange County or somewhere where there's a bunch of just, you know, something different than what's around here in the Inland Empire. And I just want to go and take in the scenery and snap a few photos and just relax, take my time and say, oh, you know what? Let me post it on the gram real quick on the Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or Twitter. Just write something cool, a small little quote, and not feel rushed. And I had thought about that, and so like I was just thinking to myself, like I wrote down a quote that I thought about in my head that I'm trying to preach to myself, that I want to then preach to you guys, you know, because I don't want to preach something that I'm not actively doing or working on. I want to practice what I preach, and I want to be a practitioner of what I'm saying and what I'm putting out into the world. I don't know how I got on that, but I was talking about how I was thinking about lately about my yeah, because I said that, you know, when I was younger, I obviously didn't think about those things because you grow and, you know, some of us think of these things early on and we take things in like that, special moments. And a lot of us take things for granted, and that's what I did. And not because I wanted to, but because I hadn't really learned that. I hadn't really seen that. I didn't have that kind of perspective back then, and now I wish so bad that I knew, or I see things in the perspective that I do now then. I knew these things then, you know, that I know now, or the way that I feel, or the way that I see a lot of things, like sounds like the same thing. I wish I would have known that then, as developed as I am now then, you know what I mean? But I understand that I had this whole journey to go through, and that I am still on, that was gonna lead me to how I am now. Everything that has happened to me up until now is what has shaped me, and I could not have what I have now if I wouldn't have gone through everything. There was no way, the way that I see it, there's no way that I could have had all of this back then, because I didn't go through all these things that have shaped me. But nonetheless, I'm super thankful for that, because it really has shaped me into the person that I am. And honestly, I am very proud of the person that I am. I am very happy with who I am, who I've shaped into, whom I've allowed myself to shape myself into. Does that make sense? Is it whom or who? I always get confused. I'm just happy with who I am. Sometimes I don't like saying who I've become, because I've been me all along. I've just become the better version of me. So I guess in the sense that kind of does make sense. I'm just happy with the version of me that I am today, and I only plan to be a better version of me every single day. You know what I mean? Work on it little by little, chip at it tiny bits until I can do more and more and more and more and more. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the best goals in life, is to work on yourself and better yourself in every way, you know, every way possible. Even if you're going super freaking slow, like a sloth or a snail or any other kind of insect or animal in the world that is super slow. And so that's the goal. And so I'm proud of myself for that. I was saying all of this because I was thinking about my dad and how we would go to our favorite like buffet place, because I don't really like buffets. Like I'm really picky because a lot of them, they're just not that good anymore. Like the ones that we used to go to was called Grand Buffet, and it was so good. It was an Asian buffet, and it was so delicious. I loved that place. He loved that place. What? He loved that place. Look, he had glasses on. He loved that place. I love that place. And I love that place for two specific reasons. The breaded shrimp. They had the tiny little shrimps. They were breaded. They were so good. I would have a pile of them on my plate, right? And the second one was the ice cream. It was so good. And they had those soft sprinkles, you know, not the crunchy ones, but they had a soft sprinkle. So I would get a soft serve 3 different times. It was so good. And my dad would get like 3 different plates. Like he would get his first serving filled to the rim. He'd go second, then third. And then if I didn't finish my food, my mom didn't finish hers, he would have that too. And it was like, I don't know, it's endearing to me, you know what I mean? Obviously, we know that's not the most healthiest thing, but like he would indulge and he deserved it. He was a hard-working man, and I bet up in heaven, wherever he may be, he's still working hard, but he's enjoying it without any pain or anything like that. This is a long talking vlog, but I'm just feeling inspired. I'm just feeling some type of way, and so yeah, I just found it to be really endearing. He loved to eat, and at home or like wherever we went to another restaurant, if like I didn't eat my food or he didn't eat, or my mom didn't eat her food, like he would eat it too, you know what I mean? Or even here. And sometimes we would catch up like stealing little bits of food from the plate and like we would giggle. It was a really nice time, and I just miss my dad. I do. I just always think about how different things would be now, you know what I mean? And how I never got a chance to be the way I am now with him. And it just sucks. But back to the tortilla thing. What the hell is this? My mom. Anyway, I need to send those freaking cards out. My sister brought over these little plates. How cute are they? They're cuties. The cute little plates. I gotta make sure I send these out now before the mailman comes, because the mailman usually typically comes early, or mailwoman, I don't know who it is, because they sometimes switch off, but they typically come super early. I gotta get to this so I can send them out before it's too late. I thought I had ended yesterday. I mean, I thought I had ended the vlog for this, but I'm gonna end the vlog right now. I thought I had already ended it, but I guess not. But I want to say thank you so much for keeping up with these Vlogmases. We're almost done with this. There's gonna be no more Vlogmases to watch, but you can go back and watch them all, or watch 2017, or watch 2016, or watch 2015. I don't know if I did it before then, but yeah, I hope that you're having an enjoyable Christmas. If you're watching this on Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you're watching this on Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve. I will see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas, because we're still not done just yet. And remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually three. No matter the highs, the lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. Bye.